Hi, my name is Hubert, and today I invite you to watch another video about lures from the series Trouteria by the brand Libra lures. I warmly invite you. Today we have a lure that will definitely appeal to you when it comes to perch fishing, but it also works well for trout. We especially know this thanks to your photos and TikToks that you record and send to us, for which we thank you very much, because we know that you catch really nice fish with these lures. This lure is Turbo Worm. This lure is currently available in two sizes, 56mm male and 35 It is available in 20 colors and 4 scent version. Importantly, this lure was created with trout fishing in mind. But as it turns out, it is also incredibly effective, especially now in the winter season, early spring and autumn. And even in summer, it is effective for catching perch. Perch, and really in very nice sizes, which you will be able to see in the previews in this material. But importantly, in this material, we will also show you how these lures can be rigged, how you can fish with them, but most importantly, how they behave in the water. So shall we begin? As I mentioned, the Turbo Worm currently comes in two size versions. Pre-worm, the 56mm version, it's quite a piece of bait. You can see beautifully profiled ridges along the entire length of this lure. This makes it so that when placed on the bottom or slightly reeled in, scraping the bottom, the lure emits a positive vibration for the fish. You absolutely must try it if you haven't fished with this type of lure yet to see the Turbo Worm in this version or in the smaller 35mm version. This version also works well when fishing for whitefish. You have to see for yourselves, because today we will only show how this lure behaves in the water, and we know that anglers themselves can best utilize the potential or found in these lures. Besides fishing for trout or perch, this lure is also effective during trotting competitions. This is an increasingly popular fishing method throughout Europe. And certainly, if you want to try this type of fishing, you must also try fishing with the Turbo. A seemingly inconspicuous lure, but it really stirs up a lot of action in the water, and you must try it yourself to see its effectiveness. You can find the Turbo not only in 20 colors, but also in 4 scent versions. Cheese aroma. This one is the best for Trouteria. The krill super aroma works great for catching trout, as well as perch. I especially recommend using the garlic aroma when fishing at times when you're either on Trouteria, or if you want to catch chub or other fish found in your rivers like barbel, but the cheese aroma also works well there. And to that I recommend you also to use aroma without aroma. This version was created with you in mind, so you can also try this option. Not everyone believes in the power of aroma, which is a shame, because really, traveling to competitions all over Poland, not only I, but also the creators of Libra lures have noticed that a good aroma does the job. However, we know that not everyone likes this scent, so we have adapted to you, just as we often listen to your opinion. About the fact that our products are effective, yes. We also strive to create products with you in mind so that fishing is also enjoyable. As you have probably noticed, Turbo Worm comes in two sizes, and these are quite significant differences, because one is a very wide product and the other is actually a tiny little worm. It is made from the same material, incredibly stretchy and above all resistant to various mechanical damages. So if you catch your first fish, you don't have to worry about it and can continue fishing, because this lure will withstand it. But what is important is that we can rig these lures in several ways. You will find all of this described in our catalog on the website www.libralures.com. There, we provide example rigging methods, but in a moment we will show you the basic ones and how this lure behaves in the water. What's cool about this lure? It performs very well. The Cheburashka performs well. In a moment, we will show you how to rig it, how heavy you can even fish with it, because remember that Libra lures are made from floating material. This gives us a much wider range of rigging possibilities. And what's cool about it? First of all, this lure works very well. In fishing situations where you really don't know what to expect by the water, because often I won't hide it. While fishing with this lure, I also encountered bycatch, for example, pike. I know that our fans here also often encountered them. Fans of this brand, meaning Libra, often called Xander, because why not? The Turbo ORM is a very versatile lure, and there's no denying that, for example, the smallest size will also appeal to ultralight anglers. A really small jig head, a delicate setup, and we can just as easily catch rudd, bream, or other fish found in your waters. But now we stop talking and go to see how to rig this lure and, most importantly, how it behaves in the water. And now we take the turbo worm. Here we have a special notch indicating where we can pierce our hook. Here I already have the jig head prepared. And it's ready. Look, a moment, and it's ready. The lure for fishing. Here I have a 5-gram jig head attached. In a moment, you'll see how it looks in the water. And if you need information on what hooks to use and what weights, you can find this information on our website, www.libralures.com. There we have our current catalog, where we provide information on all the important things you need to effectively fish with our lures. But most importantly, you'll find all the information about what the Libra Lures brand offers. And now, without further ado, let's literally go see how it looks in the water. And as you saw, that's exactly how the Turbo Worm and Turbo Worm Mini work. 2-size version, so they can be matched to the fish feeding in your fishing area. It is an incredibly effective lure, especially when the fish are really not active. You have to see it for yourselves. If you need more information, as I mentioned, I invite you to our catalog for the 2025 season. Additionally, I invite you to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, our account on X, and also leave a subscription and a like under this video. We would really appreciate it. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.